So, for many of you that follow my good friend Brian Barczyk, everyone, he's obviously for the past several months now been dealing with the big C word, and it has been a very rough road for him so far this year. And he's been providing us a few updates, like once or twice a month. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually do one for you guys, for those of you guys haven't followed him up lately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. Brian just recently posted a vlog a few days ago where he actually told us that he gave us another health update while he was working very hard building his legacy aquarium, which is, by the way, over halfway finished, which is awesome. And I'm planning on hoping to do a road trip down there sometime. Cutting back to about Brian's health, he unfortunately gave us a bit of some bad news. There is both good and bad news, I should be saying. So I'll get to the bad news first. His chemo treatment that he originally had, unfortunately, had came to an end. The original treatment. The tumor in his pancreas was actually growing back again, but it wasn't too bad. But at the same time, though, he said it was still enough where he could still feel some pain down there. Even though when you look at him on camera, he doesn't look like he's in pain. He looks perfectly fine, but the tumor, regardless, is still there, and it is still discomforting. But there is, and it is a little bit scary, no lie, because if it's growing, that's not what you want. But there is still some hope for Brian, everyone. There is still hope. And what I mean by that is he's actually talking to a professional about, I'll have to look it up again, everyone. Just give me one moment here, please. So he actually just had an appointment just earlier this week, meeting up with an oncologist. That's going to put him into a phase 2 trial of treatment here, everyone. And obviously the phase 1 was already taken care of. Now we're on to phase 2, and there's obviously, you know, different stages of the C word, everyone. Like stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're already in, but we're already going into he's going into the phase 2 part, and he's got an appointment. He had an appointment with an oncologist, like I just mentioned. So the future right now is a bit unknown right now for Brian, because we're not probably gonna get an update from him for a while on that. But at the same time, everyone, you can tell he's not giving up hope. I can see it in his eyes 100% that he is still determined to beat this thing, and I still think he's got a good chance at it. And I'm not giving up hope, everyone. I've been following Brian from the moment he started doing vlogging, everyone, and he kind of inspired me to do sort of this vlog channel too. And just to see, like, a great mentor of mine going through this is just, it really is heartbreaking. But I still have confidence in him, though, that he can beat this thing. And so does not just me, but everyone that has followed every step of the way with Brian, you know. And I don't know what the reptile community would be like if Brian wasn't here, you know. I don't know if many people would be inspired to be keeping reptiles if Brian was not a part of this. And of course, his wife Lori, this is obviously tough on her. I can't imagine what it would be like if Brian wasn't there for the opening of the Legacy Aquarium. It's very hard for her as well. But I figure I'd just go ahead and provide you guys a little update, if anything that I knew on Brian. So obviously the tumor, it has grown back a little bit, but now that he just met with an oncologist, they're going to put him in a phase 2 trial. So obviously, even though it may seem a little scary right at this moment, but there is still hope for Brian, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave the link to his vlog channel in the description, everyone. If you can go ahead and just show him some love, everyone, and send some prayers for him, everyone, because Brian has just been a hard worker for caring for his animals and literally trying to build this amazing aquarium that's coming up. And I can't imagine it being the same without him if he doesn't make it, everyone. So all we can do is just stay positive and just be there for him and give him as much love as we can. Every time, everyone, I look at this letter that Brian sent to me several years ago through the mail, this is what really keeps me inspired to enjoy reptiles and animals in general, everyone. And to see Brian going through one of the most difficult phases of his life, everyone, this is what also keeps him in my mind a lot, to stay positive and also have hope in him and have faith that he will survive this disease, everyone. So yeah, I always, when Brian's ever having a bit of a moment of like sadness, everyone, I always want to look at this letter on my wall here and just to read it, you know, like especially the last, near the very bottom of the sentence, everyone, where it says, "Getting your letter sincerely brightened my day, and I hope I can brighten yours a little. Keep that passion for wildlife." So those words right here at the very bottom, everyone, really mean a lot to me, and I want to actually repeat those words back to you, Brian. If any of you guys do follow Brian, let him know that I said the same thing. I just hope I can brighten your day a little bit as well. So I want to repeat that message to him, everyone. So I'm having a bit of a moment here, I'm sorry. I'm really hoping Brian can actually beat this disease, everyone, because he's still real young, everyone. He's only, what, 53, 54? And my dad is several years older than him, and my dad isn't even sick at all. And I mean, which I'm glad he's not sick at all. I'm very glad about that, but I also don't want to see Brian go through that either, you know. I mean, anybody that I'm close with, I don't want to see anybody go through this, because I've already have gone through it. Well, not just me, my whole household here has already gone through it once, and we don't want to go through this again. And right now, personally here, everyone, we have some family kind of problems going on ourselves, you know, like my little sister Megan, she's kind of having some sleep issues for the last several years, and my mom, just earlier this summer, everyone, you know, she had a heart attack, and then just a couple weeks ago I brought her into the emergency room because she was feeling some chest pain, and unfortunately the lab results couldn't find out what was wrong with her, so our possible theory was maybe she was just stressed out. But yeah, this year, 2023, is definitely, it's probably one of the worst years, probably, for not just me, but also for my friend Brian and his family as well. It's just a really rough year for all of us here. So I don't want to end this vlog on a low note, everyone, thinking it's going to be sad or down or anything. I know that there is still hope out there for my friend Brian, and he will continue to pray for a miracle no matter what it takes, everybody. And I have been thinking about him constantly, and I do know from personal experience miracles have happened before, and I'm hoping that that's what Brian gets, is a miracle, everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and end this video in a little bit of a positive manner, bringing out my little guy Frosty here, my cute snow corn snake. And as you guys can tell too, I've probably have noticed since I've purchased him, he's actually been getting some good size on him. Like, this is just absolutely wicked. I mean, he's already probably like a foot long by now. I mean, literally, you just like to climb, you just like to go ahead and pretend my fingers are little twigs, don't you, you little stinker? He doesn't want to show his full size, but that's okay. But yeah, as you guys can tell, I mean, literally, oh my goodness, you are so flimsy. Alright, look at that. This right here is how big my guy Frosty's been getting. He has been getting some much big size on him already. He's already gone through a few sheds since the day we got him, and he has just been absolutely awesome, everyone. He's been crushing food like crazy, and already has no signs of any health issues whatsoever, which is fantastic, everyone. And I'm just hoping, like I said, maybe in a year or two, maybe I can pair him up actually with my girl Ariel, and we can actually produce some cute little baby corn snakes. And I would love that to happen. So only time will tell if I actually do get the opportunity to breed my snakes or not. So all I can do is just a waiting game, everyone, whether if it does happen or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys on the journey along with my life for a little bit longer here. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and actually put him away, everyone. So like I said, let's just try and stay positive here and actually show Brian some love as much as we can, everybody. So thank you guys for tuning in for today's video. Feel free to smash that like button too, and if you guys haven't done it yet, feel free to subscribe if you guys want to do that as well. It's totally up to you, everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video for the night, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one.